as they play against the Detroit Pistons. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And midway through, Special K, and as a player, how do you ensure your second half of this season is even better than your first?
Some of it is clearly rest and recovery, but I think also learning from watching tape can be invaluable. Scouting your opponents, even watching yourself and how you can get better in some of the things you need to do.
Duncan, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Williamson dishes to Billups. Pass to Hamilton. Outside Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by the Spurs. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Pass to Billups. First quarter, just over a minute played. Hamilton kicks to Williamson. And here is Wallace. Over Bowen. Wallace misses. Parker left side. Back to Jackson. Robinson a screen on Hamilton. Jackson finds Robinson. And that one comes up a bit short. Outside Billups. Pass to Hamilton. Outside Robinson. Hamilton against Jackson. No good from Hamilton. For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to the Rockets. Back to Parker. Duncan with the screen for Parker. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Parker. Duncan's got the first points of the night for the Spurs. The Pistons have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Williamson. Hamilton outside. Over Jackson. No good from Hamilton. The Spurs with the lead. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I did speak with the head coach of the Spurs. I wanted to know if he had anything specially planned for dealing with Chauncey Billups. Coach told me Chauncey is an incredibly smart player, so we'll have to communicate well on the defensive end to stay ahead of him. That's the focus. Coach said, as long as we play as a unit, I like our chances out there. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. And the Spurs with possession. Rip Hamilton missing his last shot. Pass to Bowen. Back to Parker. Robinson kicks to Jackson. Here's Bowen. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williamson left side. Takes it off the glass.
Assist goes to Richard Hamilton.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences, and because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
Here's Billups following the basket by Tim Duncan. Clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
First one falls for him. hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Jackson looking around. Pass to Parker. Back to Jackson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists tonight.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Now here is Hamilton. His last outing, he had 24 points. Robinson kicks to Hamilton. Billups against Parker. Williamson trying to free himself up. And Billups gets it to go.
Continuously working in close. Billups earning that bucket.
Parker up top. He's guarded by Billups. Robinson a screen on Hamilton. Hamilton against Jackson. Over Hamilton. Second shot opportunity. Duncan misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Nice shot by Hamilton.
And dependable at running the offense. Billups just understands his teammates depend on him to get them involved.
Parker passes to Jackson. Duncan with the screen for Jackson. Duncan at the elbow. Over Robinson. And Duncan with the basket on the assist from Jackson. Duncan's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Right side, Billups. Pass to Wallace. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
A great finish off contact. Wallace flexing on these guys.
Now Parker. His last outing, he had 24 points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With his first shot attempt, Detroit with the rebound.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Outside, Billups. Robinson on the wing. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Kevin Willis is checked in for Robinson.
Mind the lane.
Smith comes in
Mind
for
the
Bowen.
lanes.
And Kerr
One shot.
subbed in for Jackson. That's good from Parker.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
The Pistons trailing. Outside, Billups. They set the screen. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Boy, I like how Chauncey Billups looks to share the ball. He's a sturdy point guard with a great feel for when his guys are open.
Smith outside. Pass to Kerr. Duncan outside. Over Wallace. And that one's good. Duncan's got 8.
You know, this is simply Tim Duncan doing his thing, being Tim Duncan. playing with great heart and going to work inside.
Now here's Billups. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. They set the pick. Here's Barry. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Parker. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And he makes that one. Parker's got his second basket of the game.
Great job using that weight room strength to get it in against tough D.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
And now, the Spurs dance team.
The Pistons making a change here. Here's Barry. He has yet to score. Shot clock at 6. Here's Atkins. Good defense by Claxton. San Antonio leading by 4. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Here's Barry. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Claxton with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Curry against Claxton. To the paint. 14 feet away, and it's Smith that time on the assist by Claxton. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. A broad shot, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Willis with a screen on Curry. Smith against Curry, and it's Smith missing. Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Barry. Here's Atkins. Out to the right wing. Here's Barry, defended by Curry. The shot missing. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Claxton, and they pick up 2.
You know, that's terrific offensive agility, footwork, and quickness there to get to the hoop.
Here's Barry, defended by Curry. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down low, Rabracha. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Nice job using his body on the screen and finding open space on his way to the hoop.
And San Antonio shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Kerr, the pass to Willis. The shot, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Reed finds Curry. Here's Atkins. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Tim Duncan has been on display for San Antonio. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Oh, here's Parker. Inside. Here's Barry. Pass to Atkins. Here is Forbes. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The rebound by Kerr. San Antonio leading by 4. Over to the wing. To the middle. It's picked off. And they're on the break. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Parker outside. And it's off from three-point range. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Pass to Willis. Over Abracha. And Willis gets it to go. Willis has got his first points of the game.
Well, an excellent mid-range shooter for a guy of his size. Willis can face you up now.
Here's Atkins. Scoreless thus far. No good from Hamilton.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Smith, the pass to Parker. Just 5 to shoot. Count that one. Parker's got 7 points.
Strong play down low. He's not afraid to get a few bruises.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So both teams making some changes here. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. We look at San Antonio. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot.
And, you know, right now for San Antonio, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here's Atkins. 8 points his last outing. Here's Hamilton. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Smith on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Pistons trailed by 4. Barry the pass to Atkins. Pass to Gibson. From 10 feet out. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Parker left side. Willis. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got 4 assists in the game.
With the rock inside, hey, Willis has one thing on his mind. Let's go to work.
Here's Atkins. He has yet to score. Look from Hamilton. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Parker. 7 points in the game. Inside. And it's Willis finishing it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. they can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Atkins comes up empty from 19 feet out. Spurs leading by 6. Kerr kicks to Parker. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And you look back at the Lakers three-peat, Clark. Can anyone knock them off?
Well, it's hard to see anybody being able to knock them off, Kevin. As long as they've got Kobe and Shaq, they're the favorites. I mean, no team has a combination that can match that duo. But that's why you play the games.
Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now here's Billups. He had 15 points last outing. Rabracha. Duncan grabs the rebound. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Smith the pass to Willis, and he gets it to go. Willis has got the lead up to 8 now for San Antonio.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
A different look now for San Antonio. Robinson's checked in for Willis. Bowen comes in for Smith. And it's Jackson in for Steve Kerr. Robinson's checked in for Detroit. Here's Barry. 11 points for him in that last game against the Rockets in Houston.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Billups.
Boy, the competitive spirit of Billups, his size, his strength, his craftiness, all of that, allow him to play through contact.
Pass to Jackson. Duncan at the elbow. Over Robinson. Duncan making it look so easy inside.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Parker against Billups. Rebounded by the Spurs. Duncan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bowen the pass to Parker. Ball is against Robinson. Jackson has the open look, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And now it's an 11-point Spurs lead, and the Pistons with possession. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hamilton left side. Shot clock at 5. Ball is with a screen on Jackson. Barry misses.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Parker dishes to Robinson. On the wing, Steven Jackson. Fades away. They grab their own miss. Duncan misses. Pistons trailed by 11. Here's Barry. Hasn't made one yet. Hamilton outside. Detroit, no good that time either. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Robinson a screen on Billups. Pass to Duncan. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And, you know, this team depends on Duncan offensively because they know how great a scorer he is.
Now here's Billups. He's got 5. Out to the right wing. Barry the pass to Wallace.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Steve Kerr checked in for San Antonio. And a switcher also for Detroit. Williamson is checked in for Hamilton. Here's Robinson. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Kerr kicks to Duncan. Pass to Jackson. Duncan against Robinson. No good from Duncan. Pistons trailed by 13. Barry the pass to Robinson. The Pistons working the ball around now. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. And how about the strength from the big fella? Duncan just out-muscling the defense and finishing through the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, you got to really appreciate and respect how steadfast Duncan is. I mean, he's always under control and composed, keeps his team focused on the task at hand, and that's extremely valuable.
Here's Bowen. Back to Kerr. Pass to Duncan. And here's Jackson. Duncan right side.
Inside Duncan, highly efficient. So really the defense has to try to get physical.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
For San Antonio, Tim Duncan. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Duncan nails them both. A minute 50 left to play in the first half. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Wallace with a screen on Jackson. Atkins passes to Williamson. Now here's Billups. They need this one. Drops in the tray. Billups has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Three-point shooting is just one aspect of what makes Billups such an effective point guard.
Pass to Duncan. Rebound, Detroit. Wallace has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Williamson dishes to Billups. Back to Williamson. Duncan grabs the rebound. Duncan's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. San Antonio making a switch here. Claxton's checked in.
Substitution for your Spurs. Number 10. Speedy.
Pistons trailed by 14. 41 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Williamson. From deep, Billups. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Billups has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Pistons. Claxton with it. Last game he had 10 points. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leanings, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the Pistons making a change here. Barry's checked in. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Robinson, a screen on Jackson. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. There's Williamson with the three. That'll do it for the first half. Spurs lead by 11. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. An exceptional performance from Tim Duncan.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Parker against Phillips. Robinson on the wing. Back to Phillips. Parker with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. Parker's got the opening bucket to start the second half for San Antonio. Hamilton up top, guarded by Jackson. From deep, Phillips. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Parker kicks to Duncan. Pass to Jackson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Parker, and that comes off the assist by Duncan. And 11 points for Tony Parker.
You can see the unselfishness of Tim Duncan with plays like this. He's got excellent vision for a big guy.
Hamilton, the pass to Williamson. Over Bowen. Rebounded by the Spurs.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
There's Parker with the three. Another miss by Parker. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pistons. 15-point game. David Robinson with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bowen the pass to Parker. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Duncan. And he banks in the layup. Duncan's got 18 points in the game.
Too easy there for Duncan. I mean, he's got such balance and a high skill level, able to play through contact effortlessly.
Phillips attacking. Robinson kicks to Williamson. Now Hamilton to stop the drought. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That one on Jackson. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Pistons, Richard Hamilton. At the line for one.
One shot.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off, excels shooting it from mid-range, just always on the move, constantly working off screen.
Now here's Parker, 11 points in the game. Pass to Duncan. Over Robinson. No good from Duncan. Pistons trail by 13. Outside, Phillips. Here's Williamson.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
It's his first trip to the line. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them.
At the line for two. That'll be a Pistons timeout. And now, the Spurs team.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Williamson. He hits both from the stripe. Spurs leading by 11. Parker outside. Jackson in the corner. There's a screen by Robinson. 6 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. Parker's shot is off. Williamson, the pass to Wallace. Robinson with the block.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Billups. He's got 11. Hamilton outside. Williamson right side. Pass to Wallace. Hamilton dishes to Billups. They get it back. Here's Wallace. Duncan with the block.
Boy, that was a demoralizing rejection right there. This is what happens when you challenge him at the basket.
And here is Williamson. Outside Billups. Pass to Hamilton, over Jackson. That misses off the backboard. Spurs leading by 13. Here's Bowen. Parker outside. Duncan down low. He's guarded by Billups. Good on the shot. Duncan's got 22.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Billups. Detroit, no good that time either.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Robinson sets a screen for Parker. No good from outside. Pistons trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Williamson in the post. Duncan on him. Williamson with the bucket.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
San Antonio leading by 13. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And talk about the reigning MVP, Tim Duncan. Greg, what makes him so special?
Well, let's start with that bank shot. One of the all-time unstoppable weapons. And it comes down to his IQ for the game. Not the most athletic, but he always knows what's needed to win.
Here is Robinson. No scoring in this one. And stolen by Billups. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And great to see Billups getting his own shots as well, not just focusing on facilitating.
Pass to Jackson, and stolen by Hamilton. Now, here is Robinson. Outside Billups. Here's Williamson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Jackson.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio. 17 points was their biggest margin. Robinson a screen on Hamilton. It's Jackson with the drive. Duncan kicks to Parker. 5 to shoot. Robinson sets a screen for Parker. Jackson from long range. Hamilton with some nice D. The Pistons on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. The quick look, no good that time.
That one hurts. Point blank range, you've got to capitalize on it.
Jackson passes to Parker. Bounce pass Robinson. Pass to Duncan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The basketball IQ of Tim Duncan, top flight. He's so smart at knowing how to draw fouls.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
That free throw missing.
Yeah, and this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Willis, he checked in for Robinson. Smith comes in for Bowen. And Kerr subbed in for Steven Jackson. He hits the second from the line. Now here's Billups. 13 points in the game. There's the pick. To the paint, Rabracha. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got his 3rd assist on the night. San Antonio leading by 8. Parker dishes to Duncan. Smith kicks to Kerr. Duncan against Wallace. Lays it up off the glass. Duncan's got 9 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's Kerr. He's tightly guarded. Outside, Willis. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. There's a screen by Willis. Here's Kerr with the putback.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Look at Wallace getting in there, getting busy and dirty, making it happen.
The Pistons have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
He's off on the first.
You have to admire the physical nature of Wallace's game. On both ends, he puts the power in forward.
The Spurs making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. And Detroit with a change here, too. Curry's checked in for Richard Hamilton. And the second free throw, good. Here's Kerr. Still without a basket. Pass to Smith. Now Claxton. Here's Duncan. Wallace covering. From 13, and that one's good. Duncan's got 11 points in the quarter.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Now here's Billups. 13 points in the game. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Detroit making a switch here. Atkins checked in. Now, here's Kerr. A nice shot by Ferry. Ferry's got his first points in this one.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
Claxton against Billups. Billups, double team, takes the three. Barry misses. Spurs leading by 13. Back to Claxton. Smith outside. Pass to Kerr. Outside Willis. Clock at 4. Over Abracia. Willis, no good. Pistons trail by 13. Here's Atkins. Still scoreless. Billups from outside. The rebound by the Spurs. Willis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Kerr the pass to Claxton. Here's Ferry. Pass to Willis. Over Abracia. And it's blocked.
And this is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
Detroit making a switch here. Forbes checked in.
Malcolm Forbes.
And the Spurs with possession. 17 points was their biggest margin.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Claxton finds Smith. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got 5 now.
And seeing Smith there pulling up from deep, his three-point shot is as good as it gets.
Here's Atkins. Claxton covering. Abracia. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's how it's done. Getting down and dirty inside, good result.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
San Antonio leading by 11. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Claxton, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Can't hit from the elbow. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Spurs up 11. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And here is Parker. There's a screen by Willis. Parker's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Atkins. It's stolen by Willis. Parker with it. Pass to Kerr. Good on the bucket. Kerr's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for San Antonio.
Nice job there with the body control from Steve Kerr, not allowing the defense to knock him off his stride.
Now Hamilton. Looking to end his cold spell. He lays it in.
guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Smith outside. Pass to Ferry. Spurs passing it around. Here's Willis. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist. And the Spurs lead by 13.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Atkins. There's the pick. This one for three. And the three ball is good. Atkins has got his first 3 points of the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Parker passes to Willis. And yes, it's good.
And showing off that elite strength, Willis is said to be able to bench press upwards of 400 pounds.
Here's Atkins. Hamilton outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Phillips is checked in. Now here is Smith. Pass to Duncan. Out to Parker. 4 on the clock. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Barry. And here is Billups, defended by Kerr. Now here's Billups. Rabracha. He's covered by Willis. And a missed layup. Spurs leading by 12. Kerr. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker. Kerr's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Pass to Hamilton. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Rabracha. He's covered by Willis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And sometimes you catch the defender leaning. Looks like that's what happened on that sequence.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Curry. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Willis with a screen on Billups. Parker against Billups. Parker passes to Kerr. Smith dishes to Parker. Over Billups. Offensive rebound. And Willis gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 14.
Yeah, the strength of Kevin Willis really impressive, and he does a nice job positioning for offensive rebounds.
Pass to Hamilton from 20 feet out. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got 4 assists in the game.
Billups spreading that ball around like butter.
Parker kicks to Duncan. And here's Kerr. Duncan down low. Ball is covering. No good from Duncan. Pistons trailed by 12. Pass to Billups. Now here is Hamilton. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Boy, he can let it loose. The quick release shown by Hamilton that time.
San Antonio leading by 10. It's Parker with the drive. Looking to get it going. It's Chauncey Billups with the rebound.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And that one drops.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Now here's Parker. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. The deep three from Smith. Here's Duncan. Big time slam by Duncan.
Solid job positioning and really good intensity and focus from Duncan that time to get to that second shot opportunity.
Now Billups. Hamilton outside over Smith. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Hamilton.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Now here's Kerr. Willis the pass to Parker. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. Over Wallace. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Steps back. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Can't quite put my finger on it, but something gave them a jolt, and now they're knocking down everything. We got some fireworks in store for us down the stretch.
Timeout, Spurs. And the Spurs with some changes. Robinson's checked in for Willis. Bowen comes in for Smith. And it's Jackson in for Steve Kerr. Robinson's checked in for Detroit. Williamson comes in for Barry. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear San Antonio's coach going over the plan during the break. He told his guys to max it out on the three. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Jackson. Over Hamilton. Offensive rebound, Duncan. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Duncan's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Billups. For three. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Jackson passes to Parker. Here's Bowen. Outside Jackson. Spurs working the ball around now. And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
At the line for the Pistons, Carlos Williamson, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio. 17 points was their biggest margin. And the dunk by Jackson.
And putting some power behind it. Nicely done.
Pistons trail by 9. And here is Billups. Hamilton outside. Over Jackson. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Pass to Parker. To the middle. And Duncan gets double teamed. Floats one up. And Parker with the layup. And now an 11-point Spurs lead.
What touch on that floater, making it look effortless.
Outside Billups. Robinson. The shot is off. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth. Off a great pass. That's Duncan. Duncan.
It goes up, and Duncan brings it down. What a powerful slam.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
And now,
Launches it. That's off.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Stolen by Robinson. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Layup, no good. Spurs leading by 13. Parker outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Duncan. 16-footer drops in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Billups. Now Williamson puts up the three. The shot misses. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 10-1 run right now. Now Duncan. Here's Jackson. The 11-footer. It misses. Pistons trail by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Spurs.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Duncan.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Now here's Duncan, and the dunk by Duncan.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up.